I'm trying to turn this
Oh my god, bro.
into this. Last time we platinum GTA Vice City. This time we're going for Red Dead Redemption. Released in 2010, developed by Rockstar San Diego, Red Dead Redemption got a 9.7 rating from IGN. Red Dead Redemption follows the story of John Marston trying to capture his old gang members Bill Williamson, Harvey Escuela and Dutch to be reunited with his family. Red Dead Redemption has 52 trophies for the platinum, 10 of them being for Undead Nightmare and 41 of them being for Red Dead. We're going to be starting with a normal Red Dead story. The story is broken up into 3 chapters, one for each member of a gang. We're starting off with Bill Williamson. We start off in Armadillo where our guide Jake takes us to Fort Mercer where Bill Williamson is holding up. As you can imagine, that goes as well as it sounds.
Oh. Poor John.
After being shot and saved, we get our first trophy, the Government Boy. Then we lay out our plans to get back at Bill Williamson.
What will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston.
Since we're going after Bill the slow way, we need to make a lot of new friends to help us in our cause. Of course, that means we need to help him with their cause.
Other undesirables.
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line?
First up is Bonnie McFarlane, who helped save our lives. For a return, we help her around her ranch.
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
Next up is the Marshal, and for his help, we need to help him round up all the criminals near Armadillo.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Whilst helping out the Marshal, we take a chance to get a second trophy, which is changing our target mode to Expert and getting a headshot. Leading us to get the trophy, the Gunslinger.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help?
The next companion is Wes Dickens.
God damn it. Good heavens. Excuse
For
me.
helping us, we have to help him sell his merchandise and save his life numerous times. For our next trophy, we have to complete a stranger's mission, which we have to help this old lady find her late husband
What
by
she
talking
said.
to the pianist in the
You ain't
Armadillo
after no Pete Turner, are you?
For
and finally finding his grave in Old Fella's Rest. The next companion we meet
We
is Seth,
need your help.
and for
Me
his
and Mr. Wes
services
Dickens.
we need to help
Let me be
him
frank for one
find his
second,
lost
partner.
treasure.
I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
Whilst the treasure hunt turns
Goddamn
out to be a
hell is
wild
this?
goose chase.
A glass eye.
I'm sure whoever that belonged to treasured it very much.
Look here.
The next
This
and
petty
final
bastard stole our
companion
goods. Tried
is
to steal our
Irish.
horses. Law's clear on the matter.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did. Not in all my life.
For saving his life, he helps us get a Gatling
A
gun.
short wee ride now, and we'll have this executive peacemaker delivered to old Wes Dickens.
Whilst helping out, we get another trophy, which is actually the only missable trophy that spurred to victory.
Dutch always
After
said you
another
were an
run-in with
arrogant
Bill
son of a
Williamson
bitch.
and his gang, we're
Guess he
ready
was
to move
about
on Fort
right.
Mercer.
Get 'em, boys!
Here is the day that we take on Fort Mercer. After helping all our companions, it's their turn to give back. We make our assault on Fort Mercer.
They can chew through steel.
After Wes Dickens' little speech, it's our time to put on the show. After clearing out most of Williamson's men with a Gatling gun, it's time to go round the fort and take out the rest.
That's the last of them. We still can't
After
find
clearing out
Williamson
all the
anywhere.
men, it turns out Williamson has already left.
We looked everywhere.
Hold on! Oh, darn, I missed
Marston,
it.
Mr. Marston, we got a live one. He says, Bill's already run off to Mexico yesterday morning.
Oh, I'll take you there, John. I'm real popular down there. You just meet me at the ferry. I've got lots of friends down south.
I'll see you at the ferry, Irish.
I'll just get me things.
After completing the mission, we get our trophy, Land of Opportunity.
Look out, bandits!
After that, we meet Eilish at the ferry. Of course, the job doesn't go as well as it should. After being shot at downstream, we finally make it to Mexico.
You're an angry and a fat, ugly man. But not a bad one.
Now that we're in Mexico, we're basically on chapter 2. We were looking for Javier Escuela as well as still Bill Williamson. During our visit to Mexico, there seems to be a civil war going on, and of course we get dragged right into the middle of it, playing both sides.
And you think you can be friends?
You and the gringo can get inside.
We also meet a lot of friendly faces like the gunslinger Landon Ricketts, who teaches us properly how to duel and use a dead eye. As well as helping the army take out the rebels, we are also helping the rebels take out the army.
Louisa, the girl you're married.
While saving Reyes from certain death, we get our next trophy, Bullseye, which is getting 250 headshots. After helping Reyes, the soldiers found out and decided to trap us. Seconds away from death, we get saved from the rebels. And we make sure to kill the commander whilst we're there. The very next mission, we get a revenge and find out that Javier Escuela and Bill Williamson are hiding out. Plan an attack on El Presidente and finally confront Javier Escuela whilst the rebels are taking out the army.
Brother, I've always
After
loved,
finding Javier,
even now.
makes a swift escape for the exit.
That mean nothing to you? Oh!
However, we catch him alive, put him in jail, and deal with the rest of the army until we can come back.
You're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
I hope you and your wife and children rot in hell.
Come on, you.
After handing over Javier to Agent Ross, we still need to go back into Mexico to find Bill, where also he tells us the news that Dutch is found near
We
Blackwater.
need you to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Oh, your wife sends her regards.
After completing the mission, we get the trophy Sons of Mexico. Very next mission, Civil War comes to a heat, and we fight through the capital of Mexico. Not good, so we get the next trophy, Long Arm Unlost.
What the hell are you doing?
After fighting through the city, catching up with Bill and the Colonel, we finally confront them.
I'm coming out! Don't shoot! Here! Take
The Colonel
Williamson.
gives up
Just let
Bill
me live.
for his own safety.
I will leave the country, I promise. You always was weak-minded.
After killing the Colonel and handing over Mexico to Reyes,
Alright, John.
try and capture Bill alive.
I'll come quietly.
It doesn't go exactly how I thought it would.
People are free.
But at least we know Mexico's in good hands for the further future.
And to the people who laid down their lives. People like Louisa.
Oh, yes. She was very brave, and she will be missed. Who was she again?
Your peasant girl wife to be?
Oh, yes, of course. She will have a day named after her. Laura's Day.
Luisa.
What? Oh, yes, I know Laura as well.
After completing a final mission in Mexico, we get a trophy. No more fancy words. First thing we do whilst getting into New Elizabeth is collecting all the treasure. Throughout the game, we have collected all the treasure from the treasure maps, and we finally get a next trophy for getting level 10 on one of the challenges. Frontiersman. The next trophy we go for is what about hand grenades. We will have to get a ringer and the horseshoes.
If you need lessons, I'm your man.
Kinds of arms for all kinds of hands, if you know what I mean.
The next trophy we get is buying a rare weapon from a gunsmith. Getting us a trophy, exquisite taste.
The editor of the Blackwater Ledger is being blackmailed by the East Indian Tobacco Company.
It's over, man. Of course.
Now we start to go after Dutch, and we find out why John left the gang.
You're the master now. I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never claimed to be a saint, but equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Those going for Dutch, we're also going for other trophies as well. Like this one here. I have to buy maps and discover all the areas on the map. This leads us to the trophy on the trail of Devaka.
Hey, mister.
The next trophy we get is He Cleans Up Well, which is for obtaining the elegant suit, which is easy enough just buying the elegant scrap from Thieves Landing. For the next mission, we're getting closer and closer to Dutch. For completing this mission, after spying on him in his compound, we get the next trophy, a Savage Soul. That brings us to the mission where we finally go after Dutch.
He makes sense.
Agent Ross tells us what we're gonna do.
Only he takes things a tiny little step too far.
We'll have to fight through West Elizabeth, through Dutch's men.
Go! Get down!
Reach his compound, break our way in, and finally go after Dutch.
Forward! Move in!
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away. That's where you're wrong.
I got a plan.
Then we finally have
You
our
always
last
got a plan,
showdown
Dutch.
of the game.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
After Dutch's death,
Thank you, Mr.
we
Marston.
finally got all 3 men
I
from
know
my
this wasn't
ex-gang,
easy for you,
and we can go back to our family now.
You've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Also, at the end of the mission, we get another trophy.
Yeah.
After
Anyone
all that,
home?
we finally get back to our family. Not quite the welcome we deserved.
Darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
After meeting up with our family and spending some time with our son, we're going to go after the rest of the 100%. The next trophy we go for is Manifest Destiny, where we have to kill off all the buffaloes in West Elizabeth. The next trophy we go for is Capturing a Bounty Alive. We have to capture all the bounties, dead or alive, for the 100%. The first one we try and capture alive, and we get the trophy Clement Pays. The next trophy we go for is No Dice, where we have to win a game of Liar's Dice without losing any die. The next 3 trophies are for completing all the gang hideouts. We start off with Twin Rocks, Pikes Basin and Gattooth Breach. That gets us the trophy Austin Overpowered. The next 2 is Fort Mercer and Nosalada. Gets us the trophy Instanio Ascendio. Next up is Tumbleweed and Telazil, which gets us the trophy Evil Spirits. The next trophy we get is Barely Legal for killing and skinning 18 bears. The next trophy we get is People Are Still Strange, and that's for completing 15 Stranger missions. For collecting more than $10,000 during the game, we get more than a fistful. And for completing the Tomahawk Mastery, we get Axe Master. The last one is for getting the highest or lowest honour in the game. That brings us to the final mission, where it turns out the army has betrayed John and is coming for him next, as the last gang member.
Whatever happens, keep the doors locked and your mother inside. Promise me, son.
As we fight off the army and protect our family and allow them to escape, it brings us to the final scene.
Sky on the lone prairie.
Don't worry, we still get to continue the game as Jack Marston. After that final mission, we get the trophy Into the Sunset. Our first duty as Jack is to track down Agent Ross and make sure he pays for what he done to John. That gets us a trophy, Nurture on Nature. The next trophy we go for is Explosive Rifle Mastery, which gets us the trophy Master Exploder. After going for the last thing we need for the 100%, which is an outfit, after a few complications, we get exactly what we need and get our trophy. Won the trophy before and move on to Undead, get a woman in the train track and let the train run. Although we haven't finished all the trophies in the normal Red Dead story, we've moved on to Undead Nightmare. The story is, we have to save a family who have turned into zombies and find out why the curse is now
Stay right there, the pair of you. Don't make me.
We take a trip to Blackwater to see what the cause is, and people have a theory of Seth and his glass eye, and Dickens and what he's selling. It gets us the trophy Downward Spiral.
I guess this will come.
We meet with Seth, and his only saviour is to burn all the graveyards and clear them out. And we meet with Dickens, and he says the cause is coming from Mexico, so we're on our way to Mexico. And for completing these two storylines, we get our next trophy. The next trophy we get is for a stranger mission, where we have to go and meet this guy who's telling us that Sasquatches are around tall trees. So after clearing them out, we get a trophy. After saving a few more towns, we make our way onto an army convoy which is going towards Mexico. After busting through the gates, killing more undead, we finally get away into Mexico. After making our way into Mexico, clearing all the Mexican towns and saving all Americans' towns, we get the next trophy, Spinning Plates.
Anyway.
After meeting up with Mother Teresa in Mexico, she tells us the mass
Someone certainly
that
needs
Reyes
to.
had dug up in
Goodbye,
Escalera
Mother
is
Superior.
the cause for all of this.
Come on.
Completing her storyline, we get an next trophy, the Superior Dance. After making it to Escalera and killing Reyes, we find the mask that has been stolen. There's a temple underneath the bell ring, and after clearing out all the zombies, we place it back exactly where it's supposed to be, to see we've just saved
Are you sure?
the world.
Of course I'm sure.
How do you know?
My name is Ayotioto.
Ayotioto.
There you are.
Making it home, it turns out
Kyle,
we have, and
whenever
our
trouble
family's all
starts,
safe
I
and
can
sound.
pretty much guarantee you'll ride off.
A few months later, the mask is stole again, and of course, after the main storyline, John's dead, but comes back as a zombie, and we get a final trophy, All's Right in the World. The next trophy we get is for finding and killing the next Chuparia. The next trophy we get is for completing all the challenges at Undead Nightmare. The next two trophies are for breaking the unicorn and getting 100% on Undead Nightmare. The next trophy we get is getting 500 kills with a cannon or a Gatling gun. After that, the next trophy we get is high roller for winning 2,000 chips in one hand of poker. The next trophy we get is getting a gold medal in a combat mission. The name of the trophy is Gold Medal. The next trophy we get is for killing one of each animal in the game. After that, it's the Bucking Awesome trophy. The next trophy we get is in a hail of bullets, so getting 500 kills with a revolver or pistol. The next trophy we get is for knocking someone out in every saloon. We also get a trophy for escaping the lawmen and the Hungarian half-breed. And for our final trophy of the playthrough, we have to get a bounty of 5,000 and pay it off with a pardon letter. As soon as we do this, we're getting a final trophy and getting a platinum trophy as well.
How you doing?
We get a third platinum of the kit. Thank you very much for watching. I do need your help in picking my next game. It's between the Mafia Definitive Edition and Need for Speed Heat. Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.